This is planetmosh.com. I'm live at Download 2016. I'm joined by Olivier of Amon Amarth. How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much. How'd your set go earlier?
It was good. It was good for what it was. I mean, it was early show and during the rain, but yeah. Crowd seems to love it, and we had a lot of fun. So yeah, all good.
And I imagine it was probably nice for you to have a full set this time, because last time you played a few years ago, you had real bad technical difficulties, if I'm right, and it got cut short.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, it's good to be able to do what you're planning to do, and also this time around we brought more. We had more pyros, more production. So yeah, that was fun.
Why do you like bringing a production, even when you're playing like midday on the main stage? You always try and bring a huge amount of production as possible. You don't try and strip it back. Is that part of the Amon Amarth way, shall we say?
Yeah, sort of. We always try to do the best out of the situation and the best out of what we can do. If we can bring production, why not? I mean, that's how we see it. And it might be that when we grow up and listen to other bands and saw other bands playing live, it was the combination of the music and a cool production that that we really liked. So that's what we want to do as well.
Yeah, awesome. So Jomsviking, which I must say is an absolute belter of an album. I'm loving it more and more with every day I listen to it. So congratulations on making such a brilliant record. It's a concept album. It's your first concept album, I do believe. How did the idea come about for it?
I think that we started bouncing ideas, what the next album should be about, and since Johan was in this movie, we kind of got this kind of like we wanted to somehow have a movie feeling into the next album, and if that would be like I don't know, but I think that was the idea to try to make like an soundtrack for a fucking awesome movie.
Yeah.
And that was the main idea first, and then Johan came up with this concept that he had, and and we just went with it, and felt good, and now when the record is out, I think it's good, and hopefully the fans think that too.
Did you draw any influence from any other concept albums from the past when looking at making it at all?
Not really. I think we were mostly influenced by movies, I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you find it difficult at times to write it as well? Because I know with concept albums you've got to write to kind of potentially fit into the storyline. There's less of a freedom about it with standalone records. Did you find that was a problem at all?
Definitely. I mean, obviously, before we even started, we had some riffs, some ideas, and those were kind of easy to fit into the story. But then when you're like, there were gaps where you needed certain type of music, and we didn't have that.
Right.
But we had other types of music, but it didn't fit the story. So that's why we had to force ourselves to write in certain directions.
Yeah.
And that was quite difficult, but at the same time it was more challenging. It was more fun.
Awesome. And you also got Doro in to work on one of the songs as well. How did that come about?
The story needed a female vocalist, and to us Doro she's the metal queen.
Yeah.
We wanted to have somebody that kind of represent female heavy metal, and that's Doro. At least our generation, that's Doro.
Well,
so
it's the same for us. I mean, she's the metal queen all over. So I understand there's a tour coming up in the UK. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, we have actually a full European tour in fall, and we have quite a big UK section, and it's gonna be us and Testament and Gram August. So it's gonna be an amazing package.
And I imagine you're planning on bringing a huge, but a lot much bigger stage.
We're definitely gonna bring the biggest production we ever had on tour in Europe before, so it's gonna be good.
Awesome, great to hear. That's great. Final question: give me a number between 1 and 10, my good man.
5.
5. Do you have a favourite music venue to play, to go and watch music anywhere? I've never seen someone look so stumped.
No, I don't really have any favorite. Not in that sense. I mean, obviously there's a few places I like to hang out when I'm back home, but I wouldn't call that favorite. But no, I don't have. I mean, I'm an easy guy. I get used to whatever.
Yeah, and actually there's one other question here I do want to ask you. If you had an unlimited budget, what one stage effect would you put into your set? It can be anything. What would you love to be able to do on stage?
Pretty much everything we do, but even more.
So like even more fire, even more flames.
Yeah, even more, you know, bigger Viking boats.
I was going to say, a long boat that rides out across the audience.
Exactly.
Takes everyone off to Valhalla with you.
Yeah, maybe have a fucking ocean on stage, you know?
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oliver, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You're welcome.
Cheers.